Here I am going to attempt a problem in which I will read a number, integer number, and I will check whether it is even or odd number. So I write the program name even, and there will be an end of the program even odd. So check whether I have started it from the 7th column. Yes, this is true to Fortran convention. Then implicit none. Okay, and then let's declare the variables. So declaration step requires several integers, and only integers I read some numbers. So okay, simple I, J, K, L, and number or number. Right. So I will read a number. So I ask my user. This is the beginning of the program. It comes with some star. Then let's ask. For the time being, we are saying, okay, enter the number, right? Enter an integer number. Enter an integer. Integer is a number. That's fine. And now we will store this number. We not print statement. Read statement. So let's read the number, the inquired number I, right? So I for inquired number, and now we are looking for whether it is even or odd. So from this number, I define another number k equals I divided by 2, right? And then I define directly, or I define a number j. So j is equal to k multiplied by 2 minus I, right? And then the decision goes on. So if j is equal to 0, then print you have entered an even number, right? And the other statement is there is no other option. The other option is else print you have entered an odd number. And then there will be the statement. That's it, right? Let's test it, right? So I got a number I, then I computed its half, and then I reconstructed the number by doubling the answer. And if there is some inconsistency, because we know Fortran performs the integer division and the fraction is lost, therefore this number is not going to be exactly equal to I in case it is originally the odd number. So, and then we have utilized the if structure. So if contains if, then the word and then if there is no other option, you can use the else statement. So we have to save the program in the working directory, which is in E folder, and to the bin directory. We'll save this file as a Fortran source file and program file name even odd dot odd. Okay, we have got the coloring of the syntax. We have only utilized the variables I, j, k, right? So we may get a warning from the compiler that several of the variables have not been used in the program, but that is going to be an innocent kind of message, not harmful for your program, but too many variables maybe uh, may cause the memory allocation problem. But nowadays that is not very strange if you have to declare even 20 variables, extra 20 variables. CMD. Get to the system interface from terminal. So go to directory E, cd G77, then further G77, then bin directory, and the contents of the directory. Okay, our file even odd dot for is there. There is compiler G77.exe. So let's get to the top of the page and compile G77 even odd dot for minus o even odd dot exe, and time to compile. Wait for the compilation. So no cry, no sigh, no coughing, no whistle. This is a very serious repute destroying experiment of your faculty member. Oh, it has been compiled and compilation is successful. It doesn't mean that faculty member is successful. We still have to see the errors coming from the program, right? So our responsibility is not over. I run the program by calling it. So enter an integer 175. You have entered an odd number. Let's test it again for a number 37. You have entered an even number. This is also correct. But the fearless can be great in programming. So now the number. You have entered an even number. But I don't know whether it has correctly picked that number or not, right? So this will come from our knowledge of how large number we can afford in our program. But by the way, let's for testing this one, whether it has provided a right answer, let's print the number 2, the number after the decision. So I'm a bit skeptical about my last experiment. Therefore, now print the original number was what? Was equals. Now the trail experiment. So even though the result was promising, still it is our responsibility to check whether program was doing the right or not. Okay, so program has been saved, CLS, compile, right? And no, compilation. And now running. Now I'm going to add the string number. No. So there is T. T is not the part of number, right? You have entered something strange. It was well beyond the limit of integer number, right? So therefore, the answer you have entered an even number that cannot be trusted, right? The number should be less than the limit numbers, right? So a strange number has returned. Therefore, it means this number was not that valid number, right? Right? So this is it's a garbage value. It's a garbage value. The program has not gone through those calculation. It has just returned a garbage value for the output, because while reading the input, it was not able to store that one precisely. Therefore, it has returned a garbage value. So these are the logical errors, right? That do not show up while during the execution of the program. So you have to keep a check on these errors. So take a deep breath, it calms the mind.